Blog Talk Radio.
Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through. Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through.
Old Cadillac with the bows and the whip. White on white like a ghost in the script. Nigga drive slow when we in this bitch. Fresher than the pillow that holds his mint. Nigga drive slow when we in this bitch. No need for tendency in this shit. Black on white interracial shit. I guess we all guilty cause we in this bitch. Chrome wheels, I got a sex appeal. I love it when my kicks not hard and heels. Candy coat the range off the door for real. You know it looks to kill. She wouldn't murder. No makeup like a word you never heard of. Means she natural, sitting low. Bad chicks, so we riding slow. When the sun is out, you know the paint can glow. You know she spark attention that I failed to mention. Hook these bitches like we out here fishing. That right there is for country shit. My niggas sit high up the country, bitch. Swerving through, I run a curve a few. You know, pulling these bitches, you know I burn them too. You know we live this life, you know no matter the price. Because nigga, this is what we do. Swerve.
Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through. Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Cause the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through.
Pull up to the club, send a Cadillac doors. Pull up to the club, send a Cadillac doors.
Pull up to the club, let me Cadillac doors.
Pull up to the club, let me Cadillac doors.
So we stepping out, wonder who we are and they talk about in a different.
I'd like to thank Shane, All-Star, for the intro music. Hello everyone. Welcome to Food for the Soul with Chef Ramon Weldon. How was your weekend? A shout out to Ruby Weldon Gatton, James Gatton, Stacy, Jennifer, Jason, to my niece and nephew, and to Dr. Sandy Hill. Check out me on Blogspot at Food for the Soul. Follow me on Twitter at RCW112. Email me at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldonr112@gmail.com if you have any feedback or anything you would like to say to me. Please be a guest calling at 646-915-9934. Once again, you can email me with any questions or feedback at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldonr112@gmail.com. And the phone number to call in to be a guest calling is 646-915-9934. Food for the Soul menu: cabbage rolls, Reuben sandwich, red velvet cupcakes, drink Pink Lady. Food for the Soul thought the end and the beginning is not the same. And I also got another one. God does not beg anybody to come to heaven. He don't have to. I hope everyone had a great weekend and Happy New Year. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's going to be a cold. Today and tomorrow, it's supposed to be in the teens in South Carolina. It's going to be cold. So please wrap up, put on some gloves, a hat, sweater hat, some long johns, thermal wear, whatever you want to call them. I hope 2014 be better to you than 2013. I hope you reach all your dreams and go to the next level. I hope you enjoyed the love letters that I sent out. This show I'm going to talk about honesty first and whatever things may go and wherever things may go after that. Because this is a new year and I promise you, Food for the Soul is going to be better and bigger than last year because I'm getting the hang of this thing now. So here we go. Honesty is being able to tell the truth. But are you ready for the truth? There is a saying, the truth shall set you free. The first truth shall be with yourself, and what do you really want? The most important thing is to be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with you, how can you be honest with me? The real truth begins with self. What things do you hold to be true? Let's keep it real. The biggest thing in relationships everyone is looking for is someone or to being with someone. I never heard anyone say, I want a relationship with me. I wonder why is that? Why seek a relationship with a stranger, but not first seek one with yourself? If you can be truthful with yourself, understand yourself, how can you be strong enough to understand someone else if you can't understand your own self? Check it out. Self-love comes first from loving self first. That means you got to love yourself first. If you meet someone that is abusive, they don't love themselves, so they will take it out on you. It is amazing what is on the inside of you will come to the outside of you. If you are a mean person on the inside, you are a mean person on the outside. If you are a cheater in your heart, you will be a cheater in whatever you do. If you are an honest person in your heart, everything you do will be honest and respectful. Okay, I know what does that really mean. If you wonder why every relationship you ever had failed, it is not always them, it may be you. If you are not honest and love yourself first, so how can you really do the same for someone else? I know the sex may be great, but remember, people, that when you only have for sex, those relationships are short-lived. What do you really want? Someone to sex you or someone to love you? See, if someone loves you, they will give you their best and treat you as the best. If someone is sexing you, they don't give you nothing but because how can you get something if there's nothing there to get but a good feeling or a feel-good experience? There is nothing like trying to build something on a lie. Because if a man is really into you, he wants to know what makes you happy, sad. He learns you. He takes you time to get to know the source of your pain and your love. But if it is only a sex thing, nobody wants to know anything but a feel-good moment. And that is where the problem lies. You go to church for a feel-good experience, not a relationship. In a relationship, you keep the rules and regulations. In a feel-good experience, there is no rules because it is not based on any rules. Remember, you can't turn a whore into a housewife because they are not built for that, but a feel-good experience. Men, be honest with yourself. You can't be a great leader if you can't put on your belt and your pants. You have to get the foundation right. Be honest with these women. Don't tell them you want something long-term when you don't. If you know you only want sex, don't tell these women you want to marry them because in the end, the truth will come out. It always do. It never fails. Women, look at a man's resume to see what you're getting yourself into. The past will tell you the future. If you got a man that can't take care of the children he already have, how do you think he's going to take care of the one with you? If he does not want to work now, he won't want to work later. This is about honesty, and once again, it has to be in your heart and your actions. Honesty. Know you. If you know you don't smoke, you don't do weed, you don't do drugs, ecstasy, PCP, crack, cocaine, whatever drugs there may be out there, Molly, why are you trying to date a man that does drugs? Or, man, why are you trying to date a woman that do drugs? Know yourself. Know what you want to, know what you're seeking and what habits you're not going to like. Like, I don't smoke, so I wouldn't want to seek a woman that does smoke because that's a turnoff to me. I'm being honest with me, and I know what I don't like. So you have to know, to have a true relationship, you have to know what turns you off and turns you on. If you know somebody is a liar and a cheater, and you catch them in lies and cheat, you got to let that thing go, because it's only going to get worse down the road. Know what you're looking for. If you know one day you want to start your own business, go back to school, buy a house, have children, be honest with yourself with these things. Don't seek somebody that you know that do not want to get married. They tell you they don't want to get married. They tell you, I don't want to have any more kids, or I do not like kids, or I don't want any kids. Be real with yourself. Don't sit there talking about, oh, they might change their mind later in the situation. They're telling you to straight up, look, I don't want this. So you as a woman or a man have to man up or woman up and say, I need to find somebody that is seeking what I'm seeking, and never give up. Never throw in the towel, because you never know when that true person might come for you, so you never give up. But first of all, you have to never give up on yourself. That means you have to get yourself ready for your mate. That means you have to be an individual, a 100% person by yourself to add to somebody else's life. You can't be a 50 looking for 100. You can't be half looking for a whole. I know that sounds cute, but it's not really cute. One thing about being honest, learn from your past relationships with yourself. Learn from your past actions. What caused your past relationships to fail? Was it you or was it them? The variables that change from relationship, you stay the same, and the persons or people change. So you got to look at what's causing my relationships to fail. Is it my actions? Is it my behavior? Is it something I'm doing wrong? Talk to yourself. Don't answer yourself, because that's a sign of crazy. I'm just playing. Talk to yourself to see where and what am I doing wrong? Am I always seeking the wrong people to start a relationship with? Because, believe it or not, you'll be surprised if you look at everybody that you dated in your past and you looked at their positive and their negative, you might see a pattern. And once you find this pattern in the people that you dated in the past, it's up to you to break this pattern to be successful in the future. That's all you can do, is learn from your mistakes and keep it going. Know you and what you are really looking for. If you know you're a hard worker and you know you have 2 and 3 jobs and you got a house, don't try to find somebody that don't want to work, that ain't trying to work, that ain't feeling working, because that's going to be a headache. And people take time to invest in what's important to them. That means if you're putting more into the relationship than the person that you're trying to get into a relationship with, it's almost a waste of time, because they're stating they have no interest in what you were trying to do. They might tell you, oh, you're a good man or you're a good woman, but if you never go on a date, if y'all never talk on the phone, but once in a while, and they're always busy with work or whatever, that person clearly is making a loud statement that they're not seeking a relationship with you. So you have to be honest with them and yourself and say, look, I know you have to work. I know I have to work too. We all have bills to pay, but we have to take time out to know each other. Be real. Don't be fake with what you really want, because you're only going to hurt yourself and disappoint yourself in the end. If you know you don't have any kids and you don't want to date anybody with kids, don't be fake about it. Just say, look, I don't want to date anybody with kids, or more than one baby mama, or more than one baby daddy. You have to realize these things, and you have to realize that you know that you want to go somewhere in your life, and if that person not really wanting to go with you, then it's not going to work. You have to be real with all the stuff that you're looking for, and that's a part of being honest. If you're not honest with yourself first, and what are you looking for in a mate, you're going to set you up for the drive-by. If you know you want to meet this person once or twice in your life, once or twice in your life, or y'all really trying to get married on a 2-date setup? You got to be real with yourself. That's not enough time to marry nobody. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. And this is going to be a shocker. But if you know you just want sex, stop trying to seek a relationship. If you know you just want booty calls, hello, caller, how can I help you? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello? I just had a caller, but something happened with the phone line. If you know, like I was saying, if you know you just want something simple and frivolous and you're not really seeking a relationship, stop telling these women and men that that's what you're looking for, because you setting yourself up in them for failure. And number 3, being honest, where do you want this thing to go? Do you want this thing to be a boyfriend and girlfriend thing? Do you want this thing to end in marriage? Where do you want to see this thing going in the future? You have to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, how it's going to work? You have to have goals and guidelines and rules and regulations for your relationship for it to work or not work. And that's just being honest with yourself. Now, if you know you want to get married, you got to look for the things that will make a person a good husband or a good wife. And you know, if you got somebody that drinking, getting high, hanging out all the time, gambling, doing whatever illegal activities that might be going on in their life, you know, and good and well, you can't set up a house on none of that foolishness. It's not going to work. So don't waste your time. Be real with yourself. Don't be fake. Remember, in the end, you get what you are really looking for. If you want something good, you have to be good. I can be honest with you for a minute. Let's talk about the creator of Food for the Soul. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, the creator of Food for the Soul, Ramon Clayton Weldon. I'm 39 years old, single, have 2 associate degrees, one in hospitality management and one in culinary arts. I'm a hard worker. I've been employee of the month twice at Applebee's, the one in Columbia Market and the one in Charleston Market. I speak what's on my mind. I don't hold back anything. I'm working on a few books, written some plays. Hopefully I'm going to produce one of them this year, maybe 2. I have no clue. I'm also going to be a co-author in some books, too, with one of my best friends. I believe in growth, and I don't like lazy people. And when I say lazy people, I'm talking about people that are not forward thinking or thinking about how can they make their life better for tomorrow. Lazy people always blame other people for their problems. I don't believe in that. I believe if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Or, if you like me, make lemon pie or lemon souffle. I'm just saying there's options out there. Or you can make a lemon drop. I'm just saying. I work really hard all my life at. Sometimes I wonder, does it really pay off? I get tired of going on date after date. It grows old really fast. And I also hate when women say you're really a great guy. What does that really mean? Since I'm being honest. I also hate I love you like a brother, really. I don't want any more friends. I'm not Facebook. I'm not trying to be my own social network. I'm just being real. I don't care for dishonest people that much either. I think they're always trying to beat you out of something or beat the system. You can find my resume on my blog. So if you know anyone in the South Carolina area that is hiring or looking for a hard worker, please tell them to get in touch with me. I also do private catering if you want to hit me up through my email or whatever. Sometimes we get caught up in a dream and we turn our back on what is real and base a lifetime decision on fiction. Sometimes we look at what is real just to have a dream, but be careful about the choice you make. It can ruin you for a lifetime. In other words, don't base something long-term off of something that is fictional or a dream in your mind. In your mind, you might be got the wedding dress and that wedding day picture perfect or whatever, the nice cake outline in your head, but you got to be realistic and look at who you picturing this with. Be careful about that. Don't get caught up in a dream. You always have to keep it real with yourself. Okay, this is a big announcement. On January 27th, I will have a world exclusive with a famous author out of New York, A. Adam Jones. She is going to tell you about her book, Blind Innocence, and other projects she got going on. So please be free to call in and ask her questions at 646-915-9934. Once again, on January the 27th, I have a world exclusive with a famous author from New York City, the Big Apple, A. Adam Jones. She's going to tell you about her book, Blind Innocence, and other projects she got going on. So please be free to call in every Monday at 5 p.m., but on January 27th, you can always hit me up at 646-915-9934. Please drop in and listen. Once again, on January 26th, this is going to be off the hook. Oh, yeah, in February, I got an interview with a pro fisher out of Florida. I've been knowing him for years. He's going to tell you what he's been up to. So, once again, like I told you, I promise you, Food for the Soul is going in a whole direction of bringing it to you live on Blog Talk Radio. This is going to be off the hook, off the meat right, for Sheezy Maneezy. So remember, go online and drop in and listen to Food for the Soul with Chef Ramon Weldon. Once again, this show has been about honesty, and I'm going to put this disclaimer out there. I always say this. I'm striving for perfection. I'm getting there. But remember this. What is in a person will come out of a person. Like I said earlier, if love is in somebody's heart, it's going to come out. If hate is there, it's going to come out. It's going to come out in them cussing, their attitudes, their action, the way to get strife or have strife. I'm going to get you back. It's going to come out. It can't help but come out. So I know sometimes I can be a little jokey and funny. Sometimes my jokes might be like Bob Hope funny, but that's just the way it is. I just kind of try to keep it real on that level because I don't believe in holding anything against anybody. Life is too short for that. Oh, yeah, one more big announcement. Congratulations to my little sister Jennifer and Shane for jumping the broom last weekend, Saturday, 9 o'clock in the morning. They did that thing, y'all. They got married. They exchanged wedding vows and everything. It was nice. I'm proud. I'm happy. But to y'all guys, remember this. Please keep love in your heart and keep God in the front of everything that you do. Always keep praying together and realize without God you have nothing. And remember, every day is not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of Mondays, but you can't. You married now. Marriage is a forever thing. It's not like a pair of shoes you can just throw down when you get tired of it. It just don't happen like that. You said y'all went before God and y'all declared these vows, and when you do that, you got to remember this was a commitment forever, to death do you part. That means, by the way, don't kill each other. I'm just saying. No, I'm just playing. I wish y'all the best of luck and keep faith and never give up. And remember, it's going to get rough, but that's just life. And once again, congratulations to my little sister Jennifer and Shane. Please keep listening to Food for the Soul every Monday at 5 p.m. Every show this year will be better than the last one. Trust, in 2014, Food for the Soul will reach 1,000 listeners every Monday. You will see, I'm keeping it real. My blog, 21,000 hits since last year when I started. That's a blessing in itself. 21,000 people checked in, not just from America, from Indonesia, from Africa, China, India, around the world. So thanks again for listening in to Food for the Soul. And this show's about awareness, self-growth, life lessons, and most of all, about recipes and changing the way you think about life. You're changing your thought pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, men and ladies, boys and girls, you can follow me on Twitter at RCW112. You can email me at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldonr12@gmail.com. If you want to be a guest or you want to give me feedback or you have anything you would like to say to me, you can email me at rcw112@yahoo.com or weldonr12@gmail.com. If you want to be a guest yourself, if you have anything you want to say, or if you got any feedback you want to give me, positive and negative, because I'm willing to listen, because I want to make the show better than ever before this year. Or you can call me every Monday at 646-915-9934. Once again, 646-915-9934. If you want to be a guest call in or give a shout out to anybody, or you want to enlighten us with your voice on Blog Talk Radio at my show, Food for the Soul, created by Chef Ramon Clayton Weldon, you can call me at 646-915-9934. So please call in, please send emails, and my next show for next Monday is going to be How Deep Is Your Love? That's going to be one of my topics. But who knows where this ride might take you. Remember, see you in outer space. And thank you for, again, listening to Food for the Soul. And I hope you enjoy the show about being honest with yourself and what are you seeking and what are you looking for in a relationship with yourself and with somebody. Because if you don't have nothing based on honesty and it's all based on lies, it's going to fail anyway because it's not truthful. So you have to be truthful with yourself. Like I said, to recap, if you know you don't smoke, don't date a smoker because it's going to get on your nerves. If you know you don't gamble, don't date somebody that gamble. If you know you like to go to church and you love God, date you a person that loves to go to church and date God and pray too. You have to be even of the yoke to make this thing work. So once again, this has been Food for Your Soul. Have a happy new year, a great week, and remember, it's going to be cold tonight. It's going to be in the teens, but thank you for dropping by. And next Monday, my topic is going to be how deep is your love and wherever this ride may take you. So remember, Food for the Soul is going to be great this year. And this is the first episode of 2014. And I'm starting off with being honest, because honesty is the best policy. How you treat yourself is how you treat others. Remember the golden rule. Treat your neighbor like you treat yourself. And this has been Food for the Soul. And Shane is going to take us out with some slamming music. I mean All-Star, my bad.
Lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through. Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through.
Oh, Cadillac with the bows and the whip. White on white like a ghost in the script. Nigga drive slow when we in this bitch. Fresher than the pillow that holds his mint. Nigga drive slow when we in this bitch. No need for tendency in this shit. Black on white interracial shit. I guess we all guilty cause we in this bitch. Chrome wheels, I got a sex appeal. I love it when my dick not hard and heels. Candy cut the range off the soul for real. You know it looks to kill. She wouldn't murder. No makeup like a word you never heard of. Mean she natural, sitting low. Bad chicks, so we riding slow. When the sun is out, you know the paint can glow. You know she spark attention that I failed to mention. Hook these bitches like we out here fishing. That right there is the country shit. My niggas sit high up the country, bitch. Swerving through, I run a curve a few. You know, pulling these bitches, you know I bird or two. You know we live this life, you know no matter the price. Because nigga, this is what we do. Swerve.
Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through. Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Cause the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through.
Pull up to the club, send me Cadillac doors. Pull up to the club, send me Cadillac doors.
Pull up to the club, let me Cadillac doors.
Pull up to the club, let me Cadillac doors.
So we stepping out, wonder who we are and they talk about. In a different zone, that's a higher route. Kush fuck alone cause they burn it out. Mama, this the shit that you talked about. A nigga so fly that he's facing out. Didn't smoke shit but I'm geeking out. Am I that high? That's without a doubt.
Yeah. You high nigga. Feel that nigga. Swerve. Pull up to the club, send me Cadillac dope. Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Got the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through. Go deeper, we switching lanes. Old school, so let the music play. System loud, won't turn it down. Cause the beat knocking, got the whole watching like every time we ride through. Every time we ride through.
maintain. I know some people trying to maintain. No matter how you say, I can feel your pain. College graduated, you working too hard to be a graduate. You working 2 jobs. Thought that you'd be making 50 plus a year. Working both jobs with a pay that can't compare. I know how you feel with salary made without, and I know how you feel when all the bills are piling. Thinking to yourself, how the fuck this happened to me? Look into your future, pray to God that it ain't gloomy. Parents looking at you, I know you feel ashamed. You thought it all be different, but things are still the same. You look around and all your homeboys are in the game. Them niggas making money, you can tell them what they say.